Hey guys, welcome back to Path of Exile. We're putting our time in. We're trying to get it done. You know what we're doing. I got a pleasant surprise. We got our charge back. See down here, shield charge, back in the game. And I think we're ending chapter 8 this episode. I think right here off the top. We just have to go back into that temple there, which we're gonna do right now. This is I don't know why I feel compelled to tell you guys this. This is the same recording session from last episode. I just feel responsible for telling you guys that. I don't know why it matters. You've been told. So this is the third episode in the recording session for Path of Exile. I think I appreciate it when people that I watch tell me that. I'm speculating this is why I feel the need to tell you guys this. Because if you see me doing something that seems strange, and you've told me about it in the comments, which nobody's told me anything about anything in the comments except for my brother-in-law telling me that I am the CEO of not knowing what episode I'm on, which is hilarious to me. He's a funny guy. So weird guy Ace. Looks okay. So anyway, yeah, so if you don't know that I'm still playing the same day, you told me something 3 episodes and I'm still doing it, it can be very frustrating, right, that I'm still making the same mistake. But I just didn't have the opportunity to read your comment, or maybe something's different in the game, like the patch has been released and I'm doing something that you're like, well, this is not how it is in my game. You know that this is at least... This episode, particularly, is at least 3 days. Was recorded 3 days before today. Which is weird to say to me today because it's 3 days before yesterday. You get the idea. So I think that's why I feel compelled to tell you. I think that's why it's useful. Yeah, so we're trying to get through Act 8 and on to 9, which I think we go back to the mountain there, where the beast was in. I'm just going to look, because I can look while we're loading, I guess. I think there was 10 acts in the game. Oh, I thought I opened my web browser there where I was loading the scene. I did not. So therefore we didn't get to check how many acts there were. I thought there was 10, but the more I think about it, I think it's 9. Whoa! Just destroyed by whoever that was, for whatever reason. Let's go find out why that guy killed me so quickly. It's probably because they wanted me to put on the shield. That's why they gave it to me. What was I saying? I don't have any minions up. Should we get minions up? I love that this guy hasn't died yet. He's just following us around. I completely lost my train of thought. Oh, I think there is 9 acts. But I think I got confused and thought maybe there was 10 because the level cap is 100. Could see why that would be confusing. I don't know why that guy hit us so hard. I'm sure we were standing in AoE. It's usually what it is. Oh, yeah, so we have charge. I forgot about that. Should definitely be doing that. A little bit of rubber banding there. Just a little bit, though. If you're a fairly younger gamer, and maybe you're not familiar with what rubber banding is, although you probably are, you probably experience it to some degree. Rubber banding used to be really bad in the early days of the development of the internet. We just didn't have the bandwidth to transfer data as quickly to different parts of the world, and now everybody sharing the same lines, yada 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 yada. So the internet just wasn't as good. So you would you could do things like I'm actually, you know what, I take that back. I know for a fact people still experience rubber banding today, and I've seen it and experienced it. Well, we just experienced it. We made that to the degree that we used to, though. Like you could be just on a whole new plane back in the day if your internet was bad enough. As far as the rubber band effect goes. Statue of the Sisters. So I think it's these two here. So yeah, this is her on the left, right? That's the health one. That's the mana one on the left. Health on the right, mana on the left. But I think the picture that I saw on Reddit was colorized. But we have the orbs. What? Oh, there we go. Oh, that's why. Do we have to kill these, or are they just going to fight? Okay, they're going to... Ow. I mean, actually, ow. What is level 60? Really? I mean... Did we get one? No, not even close. Oh my goodness, really? I'm going to be honest with you guys, that... I don't see how we're supposed to win that. I mean, we're going to graveyard rush it, and we'll be able to beat it here, but on hardcore, there's no way. We have about a 0% chance of surviving that. Going through on hardcore. Like, that's not even funny. Unless my gear, I don't know. No. And we're 7 levels out of the content here. I guess let's go back in. Well, that fog hurts pretty bad, so you have to avoid that. You have to avoid the laser beam. Means you have to be able to see her. Let's see if we can learn here. And so at night the moon one attacks. Or at the day the moon one attacks, and at night Solaris attacks. So now she'll be attacking. Ow! There's the puddle. There's a ton of... You know, it is doable. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys. That right there is just now been a glimpse of like the end of hardcore for us, like the unbeatable. It really just actually dashed our dreams of being able to complete this game on hardcore. Oops. I love that this is still this giant banner here. It's the one thing that won't die. Yeah, I don't know about this one, guys. So that's Solaris and Lunaris. I'll have to look up and see if maybe we're just doing something fundamentally wrong. But I was actually pretty optimistic about getting through hardcore. I mean, I knew it was going to be tough, and you know, I might even fail a couple more times. But this right here is going to be... this looks like the failure check. I mean, I suppose I could... Oh, he's still alive. Or she's still alive. I don't know.
Our path now clear. Highgate lies ahead, Beastslayer, and a debt that is long overdue. On this road there are the goddesses of Marraketh to be reckoned with, and they will not take kindly to our endeavor. Regardless, I must enter the corpse of my beloved beast and wrest our sliver of hope from the life we so blindly took. There is no prophecy nor portent, no epic nor allegory that can promise your survival on this great journey of ours. For despite your trappings, you remain most certain.
So, yeah, physical damage reduction if there's only one enemy nearby. Seems good. 20% chance to take 50% less area damage from hits. Yeah, we're gonna put that one on. Yeah. Yeah, so he said he's gonna go inhabit the beast again while I do this next part where the beast is supposed to be at. I mean, okay, Sid. Thanks for the help. So that was the end of the act. I'm pretty sure. I think we just went to the next act. So that's the final boss, and I was thinking about it. You know, maybe for that boss you do have to stack some more fire and cold resist, and I'm definitely going to look it up. A better ways to approach that fight before I go in there the next time on hardcore, because what did we die 3 times there? Kind of insane. I wonder who lives up here. This hut, right there. It's probably Kitava. Maybe. This bird here is just like hanging out. Boy, that's depressing. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know if we do the hardcore version. I'm definitely gonna try, but we may never see this game again after we experience some of the stuff on normal. That could be a game killer there. For me, anyway. Well, it's the old River of Blood, you know. Never stand under the pentagram. We're definitely heading into the end game. You know, when the red spiders, the blood spiders pop up, and no, we're not doing an incursion. Could we have gone this way? Yeah, I guess so. Forgot we had charge.
Oops, clumsy me.
Yeah, clumsy me. I got my focus hat on right now. I think for people that play this game seriously, and this is kind of what I saw from watching some of the better streamers play. What is this? Well, we're going in. I haven't done one of these in a while, actually. They tend to not talk a lot while they're playing. And I think that's probably a necessity, is to focus on what you're doing. Now, I haven't actually watched any streamers play, so I'm sure they're not interacting with the people that are watching them. But they probably go in spurts of interacting and playing at their top level. And I think you probably need to if you're gonna really put it into this game. We are not doing that at the moment. We are trying to just not die. I still want to be quick here. I'm sure anybody that's tuned into the series episode 1, which is surprising, there's a lot of people that have watched episode 1 of both the Metamorphosis series and this series as well. But not many people continue watching the series. And I think the occasional spikes in viewership that we have later on in the episode is people checking in on where we're at randomly, and I think they're probably surprised that we're still not at the end of the game yet. I think it. I'm guessing here. The numbers are strange though, or maybe they're not strange. I don't know. I like to say things are strange, when in reality most things are actually not strange at all. Just in case. We're not worried about what's in the chest either. We know there's... Oh, I guess we wanted to go this way anyway. Actually, I think we want to go this way here. So here's the thing, we've almost come full circle to where we defeated Kitava at. Right? Kitava was at the end of this act. Which is where we started the second half of the game. I think there is only 9 acts. We are going to look here in a second. As soon as we get to the encampment here. I don't know why they called it the Sarin encampment. Now I call every... and the forest encampment. So I've called every like safe haven in this game an encampment. Just works. It just works. You know what I'm saying to you guys? It just works. Just do some running in. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just running. Although we probably should be using our Raging Spirits. I think that's really what we're geared to throw out. Not charges and blinks. I bet a charge and a blink build if you just focused on AoE effects. I bet that's pretty fun to just, you know, just run through all this like this. Like, oh, I gotta go. And then he's coming running back. Actually, you know what? That wasn't too bad. I feel like our minions did a lot of the killing while we were just constantly running. This may be the way to play the game, guys. No, it's not. Because now we gotta run all the way back. And these guys weren't difficult anyway. How was this do? Mana and energy regeneration. Highgate, that was the name of the place. Oh, I was going to see how many acts there were. Let's do that now. How many acts in PoE? Survey says 10. Removed the cruel and merciless difficulty levels. Path of Exile is now a single 10-act playthrough. So there were 2 more versions of the game that were just harder, I guess. Probably for, you know, that's probably for the standard player, right?
The dark
Interesting.
remains nestled deep within the putrid flesh of my dead beast. With many of Highgate's tunnels now collapsed, we must forge another way inside. I have divined one weak point in the beast's flank.
I thought he was inhabiting the beast.
Wrought by that Baalish overreacher, Doriani. The wound was healed shut by a thick membrane, but the right decoction should dissolve the tissue and allow us inside. Of course, for a cordial of such potency, I shall require 2 ingredients of utmost rarity. First, our viscous concoction shall require basilisk acid, a princely poison which drips from the caustic heart of the basilisk.
I'm hearing you, son. Need some acid to get inside the beast. Is that a...
I am investigating the disappearance of several prominent exiles. I have surreptitiously been observing your movements for some time.
Surreptitiously.
The way you slew the monster beneath this mountain tells me you are suitable for the task.
I love the writing in this game, the flowery language.
Rayclast is lawless, but it is not without justice, and some here are more deserving of death than others. The missing were good people, capable fighters doing what they could to bring light to a situation mired in darkness. I believe they were taken by a group calling themselves the Immortal Syndicate, and scattered across the plains and mountains are small fortifications I believe to be Immortal Syndicate outposts. They have posted guards along their perimeters, so we must be cautious. Seek one out. I will meet you there, and together we will infiltrate it.
Alright, I look forward to that. Unveil items. Place an item with a veiled modifier. Okay.
You can gripe all you want, lover. We can't stay here. Not with all this blood.
Where do you expect us to go, Vanya? We have our whole lives here in Highgate.
I don't know. West, perhaps? The Ezomite lands. I don't care. Just somewhere that has unpoisoned water.
Oh, Beast Slayer.
Good to see you again.
I'm back.
You have happened upon us in a rather unruly time.
Shush now, sweetie. There's no need to bother them with our woes.
Oh, they don't know. I can see on your face you haven't heard.
It's Kira. She's gone mad.
Absolutely bonkers.
She's abducted Ooohhh.
Stolen off with her into the desert. And to make matters worse...
The whole of Highgate is in a state of disarray. There's beast blood in the water.
Usurpers are eyeing up the throne...
And the old gods have risen. If you want my advice, get out of Highgate.
Or save us.
While you still can.
You must have encountered men and women like us before.
Relic hunters.
Collectors of rare antiquities.
That shifted quickly.
Anyway, Vanya and I are the best in the business.
And we need your help locating a particularly rare item.
It's a good thing I know the best people in the business to help you with
It's
that.
an ancient sword belonging to the Maraketh goddess Garukan.
Right here.
Stormblade, some call it. A weapon carved from crystal, capable of capturing even the most powerful of storms within its rigid edge.
The goddess lost it somewhere in the eastern desert during her ancient battle against the Necromancer Seresh and his undead horde.
According to our research.
Find the blade for us and we will make it worth your while.
We do this ourselves, but what with the political unrest in Highgate as of late?
We fear leaving, lest we find the gateways barred and ourselves without a home.
Yeah, it's a strange quest to shoehorn in there. I'm sure it's going to turn into something else, but it just seems very inappropriate, given everything else that they just said to me. To send me on that, and then to follow it up with "We are the best in the business." But and a lot of games do that, right? They're like, you're talking to the best explorer this side of the seven seas, etc., etc. I'm gonna need your help doing this. Here, person I don't know.
Can we be of help?
That's typical game logic there. Of course, they know me. I'm the Beast Slayer, right? I am the Beast Slayer.
You must be the outsider, the beast killer.
I am.
I am Irasha, and while our soft-hearted chieftainess is gone wandering, it falls to me to make sure this Akara doesn't suffer for it. I've heard the stories they tell of you, and I know better than to pluck the feathers from a sleeping rock.
I was just here a couple days ago.
For the sake of my people, I ask that you keep your peace while among us. Our customs have too often been threatened. Your ways are not our ways. Let's keep it.
Fair enough.
Tasuni is gone for but a few days, and already Tasuni sniffs at the throne like it's a bitch in heat. Ruled by a man.
Oh man, was there any other way you could put that, Irasha?
Understand that folly. Well, his desires are but wanton lusts while Ooohhh still lives. One of my scouts saw Kira and her Dekara near the foothills. They had Ooohhh bound to the back of a rower like a hunter's prize, and the Sekema feather, our symbol of leadership, worn by her captor. Whether Kira works alone or in pack with her brother Tasuni, I know not. Yet I fear she means to sacrifice our Sekema to the vulture of the wastes. Garukan, please, this Akara has helped you in the past. Return our kindness. Free Ooohhh and return her safely to us. And if this quest is lost,
This is cool right here.
remove the traitorous bitch Kira from this world.
She really likes the word bitch. This is a cool dragon here. It's a sweet model, actually. Is that a player? No, it's a player's pet. It's dope. That's dope and fresh. Alright. So they're saying the king, or the queen, has been captured, the Akara. And we will go save her.
That would just make life complicated.
Hello? Could you guys loan me a raptor to ride around, maybe? Who knows says we're up there. Oh, the old blood windmill.
Greetings.
Nico, and it looks like the mines are closed, yeah. Alright, let's talk to Tasuni. The last quest, this is the card trader? Yeah.
The nightmares are but whispers now, yet like prophets, cowering within crevice and crack. They speak of old God's return. My sister Kira has grown obsessed with the vulture of the wastes, our goddess Garukan. Kira has taken Ooohhh and plans to sacrifice her. imagining she can reforge herself as a Red Sakema, a warlord destined to unite the Mariketh under her bloody banner. My sister's betrayal is too great for forgiveness. Like a rabid dog wandering the mountain pass, she must be put down. I ask this of you, for you are familiar with such barbarism and will not feel the pangs of mercy.
I'm familiar with such barbarism.
On her person, I suspect you will find Oyun's royal mandate.
He's not wrong.
The Sakema feather. If Kara truly wishes to take the throne, she would need such an item to be considered more than a simple hunt well.
Piety would like to play Gwent. This is probably going to wind up being Catava. Steak, small amount of peas. I think that's where we came in. I guess we'll just head out and do some quests. Through this way? Did we come in this way? No, this is. I thought this was the exit. Last time. Looks like this is the entrance this time. Weird. Yeah, but I don't remember going this way either. I don't know. See, the mobs aren't that difficult to kill here. I mean, they're not easy, but they're you know, they're dying a reasonable amount of time. I'm trying to think if I could just level up to like 70 or 80 on hardcore before I went and fought Aris and Solaris. But that's a lot of levels to get. It might not even be good enough, to be honest. The level cap is 100, and we're almost, you know, we're 2 acts away from finishing the game, and we're not even 70 yet. And I think the XP gain slows down, so I'll probably wind up finishing at like level 75 or something, 78 maybe. That leaves us 22 levels of flex that we could potentially get before we attempted to go after her again. Or go after Lunaris and Solaris. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have the spades, Mike. It's a terrible John Malkovich impression, but you knew it was John Malkovich, right? So there you go. Wasn't that bad? What am I doing? What are you? I don't know. What are we supposed to be doing? Just head into the next area, I guess. Let's get some more quests. Oh, I do remember this area now that I think about it. This is where we died the first time coming through. And I was like, oh, you gotta be careful from then on. And we died that episode. I don't remember what we died to, though. I just remember dying. Oh, there's where we want to go. Over the bridge, down to the supply hoist? That didn't feel great. I mean, I feel really strong when I'm fighting the minions. I really do. I just felt really weak at that last boss. Not only did I feel it, I definitely was. I looked weak. As I died 3 times. Okay. Another supply hoist. Same area though. Just in time. You know, she could help us here. Right? I mean, she's not beholden to that that spatial position there. Yeah, the bad part about that is they probably would let her unleash just to help you out if you were being attacked, but people would probably find a way to like get her to follow them around this. Have her, well, I don't know. Maybe in some areas of the game it's weird if they do it. I keep forgetting this is our buff here. Like if she unleashed from that area. Well, no, I don't know, because all bosses are quarantined off in another area. It wouldn't hurt to have her help out, right? She just had some kind of reaction there. Be a good way to do some delirium farming. See, already I'm trying to think of ways to exploit it. Endurance charge on melee. It was like a book there. Endurance charge on melee stun support. Down to the desert. You can remove a skill gem from an item by right-clicking it. Yeah. We know because of KRS-One. Ooh. I'm excited to finish this game. It's been a month in the making. I don't know if I've played any games for a month straight for a while. I'm sure I have. Yeah, I have. Take that back. There's quite a few, actually. Yeah, this has been a long time in the making. It's been over a month now, too, so we're playing this. That was a really long load there. Was begging for a solid state drive. I gotta believe that that's the issue, right? It's not. It's just real slow to fetch the files. Like loading the files, I'm sure takes a second, but actually fetching them. It's probably trying to fetch everything for the area, so at once. So you don't wind up like walking around and seeing things not loaded in. Which is the correct way to go about doing it. Or they may even do some stitching too. I don't know. Stitch loading? I think that's a thing. I don't know. I don't know anything about anything, guys. I know SSD is probably going to help us out there, though. Alright, the dinosaurs are on the loose. We're spending less time exploring every nook and cranny, and I think that's what slowed us down quite a bit in the beginning, because I mean, I'd say there's nothing really gained from exploring every. Well, you know what? Even saying that, there are some optional quests that were out there that I may have missed along the way from not exploring every nook and cranny. But it's not the end of the world. Like, we could have missed this quest here. It's an optional quest. I'd say it's kind of hard to tell when you have the flesh offering down, but it literally sits over top of your head. Stormblade, okay. Alright. We definitely want a waypoint, at least one. So I have to walk through that snowy area again. I just feel like the tone of the game's changed a little bit here. Everything feels slightly, I don't want to say new, but this doesn't feel familiar at all, really. Kind of like how we went to Act 2, everything felt different. Or Act 6. It's an optional quest to defeat some syndicate member? Alright, we're coming in. Question the gentleman.
I'm afraid the only option here for me is execution.
Riker imprisoned for 3 turns. +1 fortification, intelligence per turn. +1 rank to Riker. Riker moves to fortification. I have no idea what this is. Yeah, execute and return. Let's interrogate. Huh? No, I get what's going on here. I have no idea what's going on. It looks like you dropped some neat loot, though.
Now,
Oh,
I'm
there's
no
Guff.
type, but sometimes talking is better than, you know, dying. So just give little Guff a chance to jabber, and I guarantee that you will learn a thing or two.
Okay. And that moved this piece of string this way. I don't quite get it, but betting on item outcomes. Man, I have no idea what this is.
Know where you're going? I believe you know it as the brig.
No, yeah. Yeah, the brig. Oh, was that the quest with June? Is that right?
Salah,
I think it was.
keep your eyes sharp.
Pretty confused. Kind of looks like a kind of board game. You go in there. Talk to Sin about the sandstorm. Did you read Sandstorm? Oh, there's a recipe over here. So no, I guess we didn't get this. Attack and cast speed ring 2. Now the nice thing about the recipes, I think you unlock the recipe for the account. So I should have access to all this stuff on my hardcore character. Should. I don't think I'm wrong about that, but Haven't said anything for a while. Just focus on killing monsters. We're out here killing monsters. Yep. Now there's the exit we're looking for there. The foothills. I'm not sure what we're supposed to be doing over here, but there's definitely a quest. And the goal is to kind of just open up the map a little bit. Let's see. Maybe this one here, which means you have to go up higher. Let's see if we can't find a waypoint and then turn in these quests back at the high tower. Reckoning, that sounds good. Cartographer's Delight. It's like Rapper's Delight, but for cartographers. Do people still do cartography? I'm sure they do. Leave a comment about how you're a cartographer, if you're a cartographer, or if you know anyone that's a cartographer. And what kind of person? Let's leave a little detail about what kind of person they are. Not like their social security number or their personal identifying information. Just we'll just tell you the type of person they are. Just curious. The mind of a cartographer in 2020. Did I say High Tower? It's Highgate. What is High Tower? High Tower is I have no idea. Sounds familiar though. I feel like it's the name of something. I don't know. I have no idea. But you know what? While we're loading, we can always Google it. I have a real difficult time loading right now. Whoa! And just like that, we crashed. We're still recording though. That's interesting. I actually won't cut this out. I'll leave it in. Yeah, alt tabbing did not appreciate that. It was just tired of me talking about High Tower. So High Tower, where I'm remembering it from, I just looked it up, is Mr. Hightower from the Steve Harvey Show. Which I remember the Steve Harvey Show being a thing. I'm sure that I watched it back in the 90s, but it doesn't ring a bell at all. Like, I couldn't tell you anything about any of the shows whatsoever. That's definitely what I'm thinking about, though. See, not all the characters are loaded in yet. Oh, this is going to put us back in town, too. Did we get a waypoint? I don't think we did. Yeah. Well, at least we could turn in the quest and find out about the sandstorm.
Some of the members we have come across, well, they have come back from the dead. I don't have any better way of putting it. They are no mindless zombies. Somehow, they are returning, whole. This must be why they call themselves the Immortal Syndicate. Immortality is dangerous, even in the hands of those with good intent.
Is it though?
Keep your eye.
In the Marraketh Desert, an oasis lies to the east. Its waters shielded from prying eyes.
I don't know.
A preternatural storm.
I agree with her.
The sand will rip the very flesh from your bones, should you be so foolish as to enter into its dark shroud. Yet enter you must. The goddess Shakari hides within that golden blizzard, festering with revenge as she resurrects and rebuilds her ancient army. An army that once threatened to shake the very balance of these lands. Should she be allowed to revitalize her troops, the whole of Marraketh will finally fall under the cruelty of her selfish reign. The storm is impenetrable for now, even to the likes of me, but there must be a way in. These Highgate locals, they have an affinity for the desert and harsh weather.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Humanity needs us.
When I received my first flower of blood, I was given to the ritual of womanhood. All young Marraketh women have to dance with the scorpion to prove themselves worthy of carrying the Dakara's spear. It is no easy task to catch a black Marraketh scorpion. Their tails are swift, their stingers sharp, their poison lethal. I made my way through the trial unscathed, but my sister, we shared a womb, came into this world together. She left it, thrashing and foaming at the mouth. Since that day, I have slept with one eye open.
There's that word again.
Fear of the scorpion's sting. And now Shakari, the mother of all black bugs, rises.
Okay.
You did it.
I hear what you're saying.
They found it, Bataris. They found it.
By the gods!
Yeah, we got the crystal dagger.
Famed
Right?
Stormblade.
Do you know what
Stormblade.
this means, my sweets? Once we find the right collector.
Oh, we can go anywhere, have anything. We will be like royalty.
But the storm inside is a problem. It's too volatile in its current state.
You're right. We can't trade away a weapon of such apocalyptic nature.
This will require some pondering, my love. In the meantime, thank you, Exile. Take your pick of our stock.
I mean, I guess this.
Have you ever heard much of the Marraketh legends?
A truly unique cosmology of strange creatures, pagan gods, and powerful treasures.
One such story talks of a magical stone dial.
A Marraketh calendar, said to detail important events in the future of our world.
General Aris, a war hero of the Empire, reported in his diaries of discovering a dial meeting that description at a dig site somewhere in the foothills.
It appears the war hero had a secret penchant for archaeologies.
But the cataclysm wiped the land clean and buried the dig site in rocks and sand. No one has been able to locate it since, nor the stone dial.
Seems that with everything that's been going on of late, knowing what's due to happen in the future could be a fairly profitable ability.
We know you would never have use for such a gift.
It would remove all the enjoyment out of adventure for someone like you.
Mm-hmm.
In times such as these, our small folk could do well with a heads up if something particularly nasty were to occur. Besides, a relic like that should sit in a museum.
Or our collection.
Yeah.
Lost beneath the rubble where it benefits no one.
If you were to track the calendar down for us, we would pay you handsomely, Exile.
Yes, we are traders of antiquities, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Traders of antiquities. Okay.
Well, it took some time, but thanks to our Marraketh neighbors,
And their ancient traditions.
we managed a strain of thaumaturgy to remove the storm from Garu Khan's blade.
We even bottled it for safekeeping.
We'd rather not trust anyone with this sort of power, but perhaps you can use it to clear away that sandstorm in the desert?
Find
Yep,
out what
I
sorts
can.
of nasties are hiding out there in the desert and put a stop
Excuse
to
me.
them.
Cool. Quest item. I love the big items in this game. I don't know why.
Until next time.
Can you unveil these items for me, please? What do I get to choose? I see. That's cool. 40% increased movement speed cannot be chilled. But we lose the leech thing. And a bunch of sockets. We're not going to do it, but I like this system here. Increase fire and lightning damage. That's almost not bad.
Blessings.
But it is still bad, I think. Anyway. People are probably watching me sell this stuff and thinking it's a bad idea. It might be. We don't know any better though, guys. We don't know how to read numbers, so we're just going to sell it. Let's toss all this in here. I'm getting full on gems again. Okay. And then was there anything else? No. So we can go here or up here. Let's go down here. And I say that because I think through the desert is going to be the... Well, no. I don't know. We'll just do this one first. Guess I can see what quest it is. Doesn't say. Well, who knows? Oh, was this where the desert was? I think it was. The desert sand? Five, 6, 7, 8. I need our golem too. Yep, that's good. Did say many episodes I was going to try to work on not saying so much. It's very difficult. To the point now where I'm like purposely saying it. This is stuff, it's tough not to use that as a filler word. It's very difficult when you're trying to come up with stuff on the spot and talk for... I spent 3 hours now. Been waffling about nothing all day. All day. But we should probably try to stay more focused on the game, I guess. And so they wanted us to come up here to die, right? That's... No, I'm pretty sure that wasn't their goal. Travel to the Oasis. Queen of the Sands, optional. Well, I didn't think we were hurting that bad, but... we were dying quite a bit today. So was that actually the Queen of the Sand that killed us? Very well might have been. So you escaped... No. That's not the Queen of the Sand. It might have just been a regular mob that killed us there. It's kind of crazy. Yep. Has anyone seen the Queen of the Sand? Trying to focus here a little bit so we don't die again. I don't want to have to run all the way back out here. Didn't take that long, but still. Don't want to make a habit of dying. Let's go this way. Alright, well that wasn't too bad. think my mouth was wide open that whole time. Actually, I know that these range mobs are really good mobs for get resistance back to. For your what are these? The spell's called Erase Spectre. Because they don't have to worry about the pathing issues, right? They just sit there and fire. Or if you got a melee minion, they gotta actually run in and get their licks in. Actually, wouldn't mind a third one. I think we only got 2 right now. Forbidden Vaults. Doesn't say we're supposed to go there. In fact, it's not even on the map. Which means it's probably where we're supposed to go.
Exile. I fear I have not been entirely
Of course not.
This dusty pit was once the Forbidden Vault, and I its guardian. That you have not heard of it is not surprising. It was kept in absolute secrecy for countless generations, known only to my Alkara. The Order of the Jinn. Feels so strange to tell someone. To speak so plainly would have been a sin of the highest order, punishable by death. It seems harsh to an outsider like yourself, but you do not know the importance. With your eyes...
Okay. Well, we could ask about the Order of the Jinn, which I actually am curious about. Let's hear about it. This episode's almost over.
Because you were never meant to hear of us. I say us. In truth, it is just me left. We came from all walks of life. We were all
Oh, Joan.
and taught never to speak of it under punishment of death.
Well, if you're the only one,
Harsh, I understand. But such was the importance of our duty that a life of
you
solitude
dangus.
and secrecy was necessary. For hundreds, maybe thousands of years, we remained secret. Until Giannis Parandus, that imbecile, he sold us out. Reaching for the last vestiges of his ancestral glory. Just like his great-grandfather Chittis, he may have doomed.
Yeah, I don't trust Chittis at all. So can we go in? Doesn't look like it.
Hello.
There must be something we can go in later, I guess. And so we're still supposed to be killing the Queen of the Sands, right? Yeah. So that had nothing to do with that. That's probably going to be another side quest. Well, I was going to end the episode there, but let's go ahead and try to kill the Sand Queen while we're here. Especially because we don't have a waypoint. Ooh, nice. Scholar Robe, yeah. Could potentially be good. Let's see. Chat looks really good. I don't want to click that. That's yeah, that's a winner right there. 37 fire resist percentage. Along with other stuff too. A wharf map. Okay, so that's our first map that's dropped. Travel to this map by using it on a personal map device. Maps can only be used once. Okay. Here's another entrance over here. Because we came in there, I thought. I'm not sure anymore, but anyway. That's the vault. Is this... So what was this up here? I thought this was the vault. This is the sand pit. Oh, this is the boss. I see. Right? Yeah. See if we got all of our stuff. By stuff I mean minions. So she stays on her side. This is my side over here. That's your side. She is gone. What do we do? I have to follow her up here. We should have to make it to the end of this? If that's the case, might as well just run through all of it. Am I wrong in my thinking here? I might be. Well, it's a dead end. Left is a dead end. Actually, that wasn't. We had the sand on it, right? See, I think we have to go back. Right? I don't see any sign of the boss. That's not a good sign. Maybe we'd have to go through that sand gate there. You have to excuse my... well... maybe we have to lure her down to the end? I don't know. She's just going to stand there and cast on us. I see. So I just went too far too fast. We stand behind you. Can you hit us? No, you can hit us. Yeah, that was a mistake. What did I say? No, why did I do that? I could have revived at the checkpoint. Guys. What did I just do? Oh, you know what? I think we might have just figured out something incredible. So we can drop a portal in front of an area. I can't believe I didn't realize this. Well, not really. It's not intuitive, I guess. If we drop a portal and then don't use the portal will still be there when we come back. Which means... I don't know if you can have more than one portal down at a time, but I mean, it does potentially mean if you're better off using portals more than I've been using. Like, I just use them all the time. I feel like we could have avoided dying to this boss. It was avoidable. Like, here, it's just you have to keep moving, right? This is a dodgeable thing. Yeah. We shouldn't have died to her. That was stupid. That's Sin's daughter, I guess?
Rest, my child. Be free from the torments of immortality. A mother's keen heart shall bleed into the dreams of her daughter. Once a beauty who held captive the hearts of men and women alike, Shikari's splendor decayed into lust for the power possessed by her skyborn mother. My daughter once sought out such power within the great sands of this desert. Ever determined, she found it, and it made of her the twisted creature
yeah, I guess so.
mercifully dispatched. Driven by agony and shame, she built an army out here in these sweltering lands, and would have conquered the very sky had not the beast soothed her into peace.
Well, I guess you're welcome, I guess. Let's teleport back. This robe is huge. I guess before we end the episode, we'll take a look at this robe a little bit more. And, 37 fire resist, 34% to ignite. Increased ignite duration, 10% chance to ignite. Reflects 15 fire damage back to melee attackers. And versus... we're gonna lose some shield. We're gonna lose a lot of shield. But you know what? we're doing it. Ray Spectre. I guess that's good enough. Let's turn in this quest and sell our items and then call it an episode.
Has finally been avenged. Shikari was supposed to be our divine teacher, said to guide us into womanhood. All she ever gave was death. I suppose it's fitting that the teacher has learnt that mortal lesson for herself. Our whole lives, we have lived for the blessings of our goddesses.
Skill point book?
They are, in the flesh, proving to us that they are only monsters.
Probably gonna be an item though. Nope, skill point book. We'll sell this to you. Let's pop our skill point in. So we were gonna finish up this row here. Ravenous Horde. Drop off our currency. Oh, we want that back. Nope. And a wharf map. Separate our maps. I wonder... Let's see if I can combine these. Oh no, we combine all 4 parts in the thing. Okay. Well, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. If you like the video as usual, leave it a like. If you like me, subscribe for more content. And we'll see you in the next episode of Path of Exile. Take care, guys. We'll see you next time.